वेट लॉस के लिए
साला कुछ भी करेगा।
Hey guys, what's up? Sat Shri Akal. This is Samarth Kakdiyal. Actually, hey girls, what's up? Sat Shri Akal. This is Samarth Kakdiyal. So this is the English version of this video, and this video is for veg girls. Veg girls means girls who are vegetarian, of course. Now, see, I am not an expert on girl issues, okay? I've known a lot of girls, they all had issues. So what we will do is that we will divide this video into two parts, workout and diet, okay? And we will pretend that I am a girl.
मैंने आपको कहीं देखा है।
चल हट ठरकी।
Now of course workout may veg non-veg does not make any sense. This is valid for all girls. So now girls, they have this problem that there are some body parts where they have this peculiar issue of a lot of fat being stored. For example, here the lower part of the arms, this is a problem area for girls. Similarly, their ass, their buttocks, their thighs, and the waist. Now waist is of course universal. Guys have a problem, girls have a problem. So the waist is universal. So the question is, what does a woman want? Now I don't know what does a woman want. Okay, no one knows what a woman wants. But if I was a girl,
चल हट ठरकी।
then I would want that the problem areas, the fat decreases from these areas and they become more firm. They become more hard. You know, they get toned. They get in shape rather than this thul which keeps hanging from this area. Now, unfortunately, a stereotyping which exists is that if you are a guy, then you go to the gym and you lift weights, and if you are a girl, then you go to the gym and you run on the treadmill, you do cardio. So you need to get over this mindset. See, if you do just cardio, the fat will decrease. Yes, the fat will decrease, but this portion will not get toned up. This portion will not become firm. A portion becomes firm when you exercise the underlying muscle of this area. So if you want a firm tummy, then you need to do cardio to reduce the fat, but you also need to exercise the muscles of your tummy, which is the abs. So you need to do your crunches, you need to do planks. Similarly, for firmer arms, in addition to cardio, you also need to be doing arm exercises. You need to be doing bicep exercises, your tricep exercises, forearm exercises. And similarly for your thighs and your ass, you need to be doing squats, you need to be doing lunges, you need to be doing those kind of exercises in addition to cardio. So you might have seen these butt models on Instagram. So these so-called butt models, they are like very famous on Instagram, but they did not become famous just by running on the treadmill. These models, they lift weights. They do squats, they do lunges in order to shape their thighs and their. Now, a lot of girls, they think that, why do I need to lift weights? I don't want to become more muscular, or they think that just because they are doing weight training, they will become more muscular and they will lose their femininity. So both of these reasonings are completely wrong. So if we look at the reasoning that if I lift weights, then I will become more muscular. So see, in order to develop muscle mass, it can happen only when your body has this hormone called testosterone. Now, testosterone is present in good quantities in males, but in females, testosterone it's negligible. It's almost as if it is not present. So even if you are a female and you go to the gym and you lift weights for like 2 hours or 3 hours every day, you are just not going to develop muscle mass. The only thing that will happen is that portion, that muscle will get in shape, and hence that area will get in shape. That is what will happen. So girls should lift weight for two reasons. Number one, to tone up that area, and number two, so that they can develop inner strength. Now don't make the mistake of thinking, hey, I'm young, I'm a young girl, why do I need inner strength? I have my boyfriend, I have my partner, he will take care of that. Just wait till you get to 40 years of age or 50 years of age. when you reach that age, you will look back at your younger days and you will pray and you will regret, man, wish I had developed some inner strength in those days so that I did not suffer from, osteoporosis and other ailments. So for your workout, if you're going to the gym, do cardio, but also include lifting weights, that is weight training in your routine. But what about those girls who are not going to the gym? You don't want to go to the gym or you cannot go to the gym. What should these girls do? Exercise at home. I recommend 5 basic exercises. Actually, you can do any exercises. There are thousands of exercises. So like for your ab area, you should be doing crunches, you should be doing leg raises, you should be doing planks. Then for your thighs and buttocks, squats, lunges. You can do these exercises with just your body weight, so there's no need to lift additional weight. For doing some cardio kind of exercise, you can, skip rope. You can skip rope, or you can do jumping jacks, you can do burpees. Burpees is like the #1 fat loss exercise which is out there. And it deserves its own video. I will make its own video someday in the future. And all you need are just 20-25 minutes a day. That's it. 6 days a week or 5 days a week. That's it. Now I'm pretty sure that there are some girls or women or
ये आंटी किसको बोल रहा है अभी?
who would be thinking that, hey, is it really necessary to exercise? Can I just do some brisk walking and lose that fat? So this is what I would say. If your only 2 options are either you can walk or you won't do anything, then yes, please walk. Doing something is better than doing nothing. But see, just relying on walking is not going to do a lot of wonder for you, because walking is really an exercise which burns very small amount of calories, unless and until you are walking a lot. So if you want to rely on walking and you want to burn a lot of calories, then you should be walking at least 10 kilometers a day, 10 to 15 kilometers a day. In fact, if you have ever been to Europe as a tourist, you visit any European city as a tourist, you need to walk a lot. So in Paris, for example, from Louvre you go to Notre Dame, from Notre Dame you go to catacombs. A lot of walking is done by tourists. So it is not unusual for a tourist in Europe to walk like 12 or 15 kilometers a day. And mind you, these tourists also have a backpack. They have this pithu bag which has a lot of stuff as well. So it is no wonder that when an Indian tourist who has gone to Europe on a budget, when he or she comes back, they have lost 1 kg or 2 kg or 3 kg because they have walked a lot. So if you're going to rely on walking, then become a tourist here in India. Walk for like 10 kilometers a day, 12 kilometers a day, 15 kilometers a day. And in fact, I would even suggest that have a backpack. Maybe you can use your laptop bag. You can put some 2-3 kgs inside that bag and just walk as a tourist in India to replicate the same process which happens in Europe when you go there as a tourist. Weight loss has a very, very basic law, or a very, very fundamental law, which is that if you want to lose fat from your body, then you need to spend more energy and you need to consume less energy. So how do you consume energy? When you eat food, that is how you consume energy. So spend more energy and eat less energy. This is the most fundamental law of weight loss or fat loss. In fact, this is like Newton's law of weight loss. Or let us call it Adnan Sami's law of weight loss in his honor. So the first thing I want to figure out is how many calories am I burning in a day? How much energy am I spending in a day? Okay. So go to Google and type BMR calculator. BMR stands for basal metabolic rate. You will get a lot of websites which have a lot of these calculators. In every calculator you need to put in your age, gender, height, those kind of things, weight, and it will show you a rough estimate of how much is your BMR. Now every calculator will give you slightly different readings, so just take a rough estimate of what your BMR is approximately. For the average Indian girl, that is like 5 foot 4 inch and whatever. So for the average Indian girl, the BMR would be around 1400 calories. 1400 calories ke around hi hoga for most Indian girls. So what is this basal metabolic rate? See, If you just lie down on your bed for the entire day, for the entire 24 hours, you don't move, you don't do anything, you are just lying at rest, your body would still be spending energy, it would still be spending calories to keep you alive. So the BMR is the amount of calories your body spends when your body is at rest, doing nothing. So if for 24 hours you just lie on the bed doing nothing, your body would be spending, let's say, 1400 calories. But of course, you are not at rest for the entire 24 hours. You walk, you hop, हाथ हिलाते हो, पैर हिलाते हो, you do some exercise, you do this, you do that, you move your body in different ways. So of course, in the entire day you spend more than your BMR. How much more? For most people who have desk jobs, they mostly are sitting in front of a laptop and doing I don't know what. So for these kind of people, it is usually 1.2x their BMR. That is what they are spending during the day. If you are more active, let's say you exercise 1 hour a day, you are very, very physically active, then you might even be spending up to 1.5x your BMR. So take a guess of how much active you are during the day and use from 1.2 to 1.5, and you will figure out approximately how much energy you spend during the day. So if I assume that I am a moderately active girl, I would take 1.2x my BMR of 1400, that comes out to roughly 1700 calories. So in a day, doing the activities that I do, I am spending 1700 calories. So this was about spending. Now let's come to consumption. How much energy should I be consuming? Well, ideally you should be consuming around 500 calories less than what you are spending. So I just figured out that I am spending 1700 calories in a day. So I need to take in around 1200 calories. 1200 calories is what I should be consuming during the day. And again, for most girls, the calories that you should be consuming, it will come around 1000 to 1200. More or less it will be in this range. 1000 to 1200 calories is what you should be eating during the day. So for the diet plan, we will divide our vegetarian girls into 3 gotras. Okay. So the first gotra is those vegetarian girls who can afford to buy a whey protein powder. Why I am saying that? Because a whey protein powder, it's not cheap. A 5.5 pounds pack, it will cost you anywhere from 5,000 to 6,000 bucks. So it's not cheap. And I don't think that if you cannot afford it, then you are poor or something of that sort. Okay, you might have different priorities in life. Who knows? The second gotra is those vegetarian girls who also eat eggs. And then the third gotra is the purest gotra of pure vegetarians. So if you can afford a whey protein, buy it. It will become the source of lean protein in your diet. If you are vegetarian and you eat eggs, then include eggs in your diet. It will become a source of lean protein in your diet. So if I was a girl,
चल हट turkey.
And I had to eat around 1200 calories in a day, here is what I would do. First of all, I would be doing intermittent fasting, of course. So I would decide my eating window. So let us say I exercise in the morning, and then my eating window is from 11 AM to 7 PM or 11 AM to 6 PM. 7-hour eating window, let's say. So what would my diet plan be?
So there are 3 macros in our foods. Macros as in macronutrients. They are protein, carb and fat. Carb stands for short for carbohydrates. Now when you want to lose weight, so in the weight loss diet plan, it is always suggested that you decrease your carbs and increase your protein. Now why is that? Well, I had made a video on this specific topic, so do check it out. I'm not going to repeat all that stuff here. This video will become 1 hour long. So for the first meal, for those girls who can afford a whey protein, drink a protein shake. So you will have half scoop of whey protein, then you will add some oats, and then you will add skimmed milk or double toned milk. Double toned milk means from which fat has been removed. Add just 300 to 400 ml of this milk, and then an optional addition is 1 tablespoon of natural peanut butter. So this would be roughly 500 calories. Now instead of the protein shake, you could also make a simple oatmeal. Like you take oats, you add some milk, you add the peanut butter, and then you just mix it in a bowl rather than consuming it in the form of a protein shake.
I would suggest that the best thing to do is to make a protein shake. I mean, add oats in it, add your natural peanut butter, add your double toned milk, whey protein, make a protein shake. Why do I say it is the best option? Because it is portable. You can easily make it in like 2 minutes, and then you can take it with you to office. You can consume it later in the day. So I think a protein shake it's not compulsory, but it's a good option to have. Now you should avoid adding any fruits here, okay? Do not add fruits. When you're going for weight loss, do not consume fruits. Why do I say that? Because fruits have natural sugar in them. Are fruits healthy? Yes, of course they are healthy, but they still have natural sugar in them. So for weight loss, avoid fruits.
For the second Gothraj, instead of whey protein, you will be consuming 2 boiled eggs or egg whites if you wish. So you make your shake with oats, milk and the peanut butter, and then you eat 2 boiled eggs on the side or 2 egg whites. So this would be again roughly 500 calories. For the purest of pure vegetarians, replace the eggs with sprouts. So you make your shake with your oats, milk and the peanut butter, and you eat sprouts. Now many people like to eat sprouts by frying them. Do not fry them. Eat them clean. Do not add anything on top. Maybe a little bit of salt or pepper is fine, but nothing else. Again, this would be 500 to 600 calories. And in case you are wondering how I am calculating these calories, whenever you buy a manufactured food product, always look on the back side of that product, because on the back side they show you what are the ingredients from which this product has been made, and they also give you the nutritional breakup. They tell you what one serving size of this product has how many calories, and they give you the breakup of the protein, carbs and fat in that. So for example, if I look at the back of my whey protein pack, I see that 1 scoop of whey protein is roughly 120 or 130 calories, and it is mostly protein. The same goes for oats, the same goes for peanut butter. And what about eggs? Where do I find the nutritional value of eggs? Google it. Google will show you that okay, 1 large egg has this many calories. Now mind you, this is large egg. In India, in most markets, I don't think you get large eggs. You get medium sized eggs or maybe even small eggs. So cut down on your calorie estimate. There is no need to know the accurate number of calories. Just an approximate idea is fine. You are not going to go and give an examination on this. For the second meal, stick to RSDC. RSDC meaning roti, sabzi, dal, chawal. Now, of course, avoid the white rice, avoid chawal in this. So it becomes only RSD, that is roti, sabzi and dal. And you should halve the quantity of rotis as well. That is, in general, if you eat 4 rotis, then eat only 2 or maybe eat 3. But reduce the number of rotis that you are eating. And please, please, please do not add ghee to your rotis. Okay, I know a lot of people like to ghee chupod ke khane ki aadat hai unhe. Avoid it. Avoid it at least during your weight loss phase.
So which vegetables should you eat? Avoid potato. Avoid petha or what you call pumpkin, because it's sweet and it has sugar in it. So definitely avoid these two. You should be eating green leafy vegetables. You can eat mushrooms, you can eat bhindi, you can eat cauliflower, you can eat spinach. Spinach is a great option. You can eat brinjal, and dal so you can have any dal that you want. All dals are good. And if you are the second Gotra, that is vegetarian but who eat eggs, I would highly suggest you that remove the rotis from your roti sabji dal chawal and replace the rotis with egg whites. So you boil the egg, you remove the yolk and you eat the white. Replace 1 roti with 2 egg whites. In this way, what you're doing is you are replacing the carbs with high quality lean protein.
And this meal would again be around, I think, 400 to 500 calories. In fact, most girls, they eat less anyways. So for most girls, maybe this would be just 300 or 400 calories. And if you want a complete list of what can be eaten, I had actually made this video on intermittent fasting meal plans. So do check it out. I explain there in great detail what all you can eat and what all you should avoid. For your third meal, you need to eat a salad which is made of broccoli. Now, you just boil broccoli, and in addition to broccoli, you can add your tomatoes, you can add cucumber, you can add 1 or 2 other veggies, but the main ingredient will be broccoli.
Now, broccoli is a superfood, and its magic is that even if you eat a full patila of boiled broccoli, your calorie intake would be just like 100 calories or 150 calories. It is that kind of vegetable or that kind of a food which in a large volume it packs very small amount of calories. So broccoli to I would say is an essential in every weight loss diet.
And along with the salad, you can have your protein shake. This time just make it with water. That is half a scoop of whey protein with water. So surprisingly, this meal would be hardly 300 or 350 calories. That's the max it would be. The second go through of vegetarian girls, well, you can replace the half scoop of whey protein shake with 2 or 3 egg whites. And for the pure vegetarian girls, just eat more broccoli.
Now do not make the mistake of adding some salad dressing on top. Okay, do not add any salad dressing. You might have heard that extra virgin olive oil is a great dressing for salads, but don't use it because those dressings have calories in them, additional calories in them. Yes, I agree that extra virgin olive oil is great fat to have, but those are additional calories which you are piling on. So avoid any sort of salad dressing. And if you feel like having some snacks, then eat some like 5 or 6 almonds, or rather have a one tablespoon of natural peanut butter. That is a great snack which you can have. Don't eat anything else as snacks. And in the 16-hour fasting window, what I would do is that I would be drinking a lot of green tea. Like every 1 hour, I would be drinking a green tea. Why? Green tea has 0 calories, so it will not break your fast. You see, when you do not eat anything for a long period of time, your metabolism, that is the energy that your body is spending, that metabolism keeps going down. So when you drink a green tea, it boosts up the metabolism temporarily. It boosts it up temporarily for like 20-30 minutes or so. That is why I say keep drinking green tea every 1 hour. So your metabolism, it remains elevated. It does not go down completely. Green tea has one more benefit, which is that when you drink green tea, now your stomach gets this very weird kind of a feeling which will kill your appetite. So many people ask that what should I do if during my fasting window I feel hungry? Drink green tea. You won't feel hungry. Green tea will kill your appetite. That is why I highly recommend green tea in your fasting window. Now this diet plan is roughly 1200 to 1300 calories. You can make adjustments according to your lifestyle. It is not necessary to eat those meals in that order. It is not necessary to eat all the 3 meals. If you want, you can eat just 2 meals out of them. If you want, just eat 1 meal out of them. So make changes according to your own lifestyle. And if you notice something in those meals, so most of the items that you are eating in that diet plan, that is what you call clean food. So you are eating clean. I mean, except sabji and dal, everything else is clean. Now what does eating clean mean? Eating clean means that you are eating something as more or less as nature has given it to you. You are eating it in that form. For example, boiled eggs. Usme you have not fried it, you have not added any oil or something, you have not cooked it. You are just having it more or less in the form as nature has given it to you. Similarly, in the salad, broccoli, you are just boiling the broccoli or steaming the broccoli and eating it. You have not done any processing or refinement of that, right? Similarly, natural peanut butter. Now, natural peanut butter, how is it made? You take some peanuts and you grind them, you get the paste. That is natural peanut butter. It has only one ingredient, which is the peanuts. That's it, nothing else. Now, on the other hand, if you take something like a Sundrop peanut butter, which is like the most common peanut butter you would find in your market, if you look at the back label, then in the ingredient list, in addition to peanuts, it also has a lot of other stuff. It has hydrogenated oils, it has sugar, and it has 3-4 other ingredients. So this is not clean food. In addition to the peanuts, the company has added a lot of other ingredients in this. So this is not clean food now. Similarly, if you take the example, let's say chips or biscuits. Now these things are not available in nature. Man has made it, and man has made it out of multiple ingredients. It's not a single ingredient. Like, let's say some people might say, hey, oats I am buying from the market. So is it really eating clean? If you look at the back cover, in the ingredients it will say oats. That's it, nothing else. So it's made out of just one ingredient, and hence it's a clean food. Similarly, in that diet plan, sprouts, again clean food, double toned milk. Now, yeah, you can argue that hey, milk has been processed, but in that process they have not like added stuff in it. They have basically just removed fat. That's all. That milk is still milk. It is still in the form that nature has given to you. So that is what we mean by eating clean. Now, if you remember, I said that Adnan Sami's law of weight loss is that you need to create a gap between the energy that you are spending and the energy that you are consuming. So how do you create this gap? Well, there are three ways. First is that you spend the same amount of energy as you were earlier, but now you eat less. So you have created a gap. The second way is that you eat the same energy that you were previously, but you increase the expenditure. So again, you have created a gap. But the best way to create that gap is obviously to do both. That is, eat less energy and spend more energy. Do both at the same time, which is exactly what I recommend. Eat less and add exercise to your routine so that you spend more energy. So we had assumed that my BMR was 1400, and being moderately active, I know that I'm spending around 1700. So you know what my goal would be? My goal would be to eat around 1100 to 1200 calories, but become more active. Exercise for like 1 hour during the day, so that I am instead of 1700, I am spending 1800, 1900, or maybe even 2000 calories during the day. So eat less and spend more. So guys, girls, so one last thing that I want to tell you is that no matter which path you follow in order to lose weight, whether it is intermittent fasting or a keto diet or a paleo diet or a GM diet or some XYZ diet, give yourself minimum of 4 weeks with that method. Don't expect magic to happen overnight. It doesn't work this way. Humans have this tendency that we want instant gratification. हमें रातों रात करोड़पति बनना है. So you will need to control this natural instinct of yours. Give yourself minimum 4 weeks with whichever path you choose in order to become more fit, become leaner, and lose that flab. So this is it. A very happy new year to all you young girls, and if you're a guy and you are still watching this,
चल हट ठरकी.
so hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something out of it. Do share it with your vegetarian friends. Do like, do comment, and what else? Oh, do subscribe to my vlog. Why? Because हम और amazing videos बनाने वाले हैं और
अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं, अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं.
चल हट ठरकी.